Hey everybody, welcome in, welcome in. Let's see, I know we got Mama Linda and Miss Melinda in here. Sampy's been in here. Piggy is here. He's eating supper. And let's see, I think that's everybody so far. And I got a swab box of a kitty cat over here bugging me to death. Oh man. Y'all, it is the Saturday before Christmas. Let me tell you about my week. Found out Piggy and I were going to have all week off. We're going to have 9 days. All we were told was that we were going to get the 9 day, get the whole week of Christmas off because she wasn't going to send her to daycare. So I was asked to tell the ladies at daycare that she wouldn't be there next week, at all next week. So I did. And then yesterday afternoon, we bring her home, and she asked if she could talk to me for a minute, and I said, sure. And I go in, and she tells me, she made a phone call. She got some stuff straightened out that she was wondering about. Now, she's going to send her next week. But have we already made plans since she told us? I said, yeah, we've already made plans since you told us we were not going to do anything next week. Well, since y'all made plans, I can take her next week. That's, all right. So she's going to take her next week. And then the following week, we start back up again. But yeah, that's how our life is. We don't know from one day to the next, 1 hour to the next, what is planned for us. Christy Batts, welcome in. Merry Christmas. So, because of her own actions, we will be off for 9 days. And it's a good thing because I'm not feeling the greatest. I don't know what this stuff is that's going around. I've been seeing other people talk about it, wonder about it, ask about it. And I don't know if any of y'all know anything about it, but what it is, it's coughing, no fever, runny nose or drainage, solid pains in your neck, shoulders, lower back, and hips, dizziness, brain fog. And that's just some of the symptoms. And everybody I've seen talk about this has said, we've gone to the doctors. The doctors have said there's nothing wrong with you. But how can there be nothing wrong with you if you're experiencing all of these symptoms? So, if any of y'all have all this stuff or any of these things, and y'all have been told that it is something, can y'all tell me what it is? Brain fog is the worst. Now, I'm just going to be honest with you. I lived with brain fog for quite a few months back in 2013, but that's because I was going through chemo, and I called it chemo fog, and because I didn't have it unless I was on the chemo, and it affected me for about 3 to 4 days. Well, let's see. I have my treatment done on Thursday. I get my Neulasta shot on Friday. And then by Friday evening, through Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, I would be out of it. And usually either Tuesday evening or Wednesday morning, Wednesday afternoon, I'd be up and I'd be ready to go. So, yeah, brain fog is the worst. Mama Linda, you're correct. I would say a good 90% of doctors don't know anything. We've been blessed that we've met some really good doctors, but we've also met some quacks.
There's also the possibility they know they're just not allowed to say.
Yeah.
Just taking the stats on the reports of it coming in.
Yeah.
They just as crooked as the pharmaceuticals.
Oh, yeah. Melinda, honey, sounds like you need to get some new Wi-Fi, which we're getting January 8th. It is not actual Wi-Fi. It is fiber optics, broadband.
Upgraded.
Upgraded. We're going from 100, what is it?
From 100 gigabits per second to 500 gigabits per second.
For a $10 difference in price. I couldn't turn it down. They sent me an email, and I was going to call them, but it's just like I haven't been feeling good, and by the time I get everything done, I go to bed and take a nap so that I can be ready to go get her in the afternoons. Well, yesterday, the lady from the telephone company, RTC, where we get our Wi-Fi through, she called and talked to me about it and asked if I was interested. And I said yes. And she told me what all was needed. And so she explained what the options were, and I told her what I wanted. She's got me scheduled for Wednesday, January the 8th, for that morning for them to come and put it in. So I'm so thankful. Mama Linda, I tell you, I guarantee you could probably help people a lot better than a lot of doctors could. I know that. Can't get the hose loose on the propane tank to swap out. A good wrench. Let's go. Oh, that's bad, Christy.
All I can say to that is you better find what you did with that wrench.
Yeah.
Or make you a quilt board around your bed and bundle up. I've had to do that.
Yeah. Oh, 14 right now for Mama Linda is. I know they're supposed to get snow.
It's 33 currently here.
Yeah. It's supposed to get snow and sleet in Knoxville, which is north of us. Northeast of us, I think. Something like that.
Slightly northeast, about 2 hours.
And I know they got supposed to get snow and stuff in Memphis, which is way west of us. But, you know, whatever the good Lord brings. I told Piggy, I said, it'd be kind of funny if it did snow enough to keep everybody in through all this, and she couldn't take her. But anyway. Hi, Jethro. Welcome in. I tell you, it'd be cold, cold, cold. Thank you, Jethro, for liking and sharing. Since the neighbor will be home later, so hopefully he can help. It's already in the 50s in here. Oh, honey. Stay warm best you can. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Well, tonight's trivia is going to be all about Christmas, y'all. It may be Christmas foods. It may be Christmas songs. It might be Christmas movies. It's all about Christmas, okay? So, got that covered. And let's see. I've got my ham laid out in the refrigerator. And yes, I did get my picnic ham. I think I told y'all that. Found that at Publix. Oh, and I'm so thankful for that. So Piggy and I are going to have picnic ham, baked beans, either cream potatoes or potato salad, probably cream potatoes, and buns. Mama Linda, you put on a toothpaste swimsuit. Send a picture. I'm sorry. Piggy said no.
Do not need to be saying anything like that. I don't even want that being an image in my head.
Oh, my.
I love you, Mama Linda, but no.
Piggy says that is just not for him. Thank you very much. Oh, my. Oh. Yeah, excuse me. I'm tired. I went to bed last night. I was hurting so bad. Piggy got out the that little massager thing that we bought. and he used it on my back and my left side. I I had such pain. I told him I have not had pain like that since my mama was alive and I lived with her, and it was muscle spasms coming deep my spine outward.
Uh huh.
That's funny, Melinda. Be beat red. Oh man. But used to when I get those muscle spasms, I was taking at that time it was prescription ibuprofen 600s, and I rarely ever took them. But when I had those muscle spasms, knowing it wasn't good for me, and I'm not advocating anybody do anything like this, I would take 4 or 5 of them at a time because I hurt so bad, and it was the only thing that would knock me out to where I could get rest. And yeah, I haven't had any spasms like that in a lot, in that length of time. So last night I took 3 over-the-counter pain relievers, and then Piggy used that massager on me, and I went to sleep, and I did not get up until, oh my God, I got up somewhere around noon to go to the bathroom and went back to bed, and then I actually got up for the day around 3 o'clock. I was just hurting that bad. Hey, Josie, welcome in. Yeah, my grandmother had rheumatoid arthritis, and I know how she would do in the wintertime, and it just about killed her. She hurt so bad. I could almost deal with it if it was just if I knew that's what it was, but not knowing what causes it is the worst part for me. And knowing that even if I go to the doctor, they're not going to know, for the simple fact that last time we went to the emergency room, that doctor was a quack, pill pusher,
Yeah.
and I'm sorry, I don't trust doctors like that. If you can't trust the doctor you're going to see to know what they're doing, ain't no reason to go to them no way.
Well, since the C word and all we learned from that, I don't trust doctors, period.
Right.
I mean, I was on CPAP for 15 years, cost $6,000 on my insurance. Come to find out, it's just a B12 deficiency.
Yeah. Yeah, my grandmother took Bufferin, and there was another one she took for her arthritis. That was a long time ago.
All that was not being diagnosed by doctors who were supposed to be reputable.
Yeah.
Yeah, they after the money.
Yeah. Josie Piggy had gone to the kitchen. He got him a bagel now.
Loading up so I can load up.
Yeah. Yeah, and then after my live stream tonight, I'm going to get my stuff together and make a cake. I'm making a pina colada cake. I'm using my mama's recipe for her yum yum cake and altering it to make it into a pina colada cake. Yeah, it's true. Doctors don't take you serious. They treat you. Doctors treat you so that they can get paid for pushing pills, and that's exactly what it is. Because the more medications they push on you, the more they make from big pharma. That's what it is. And I'm one of these that I don't take a lot of medication to begin with, as far as prescription medication. I take vitamins, don't get me wrong, but I don't take prescription pain relievers or anything like that. When I got out of the hospital from my hysterectomy, um, they gave me a prescription. Was it for Percocet or Demerol?
What's that?
It was for Percocet. I never had it filled. And the only things I've ever really had filled since Piggy and I've been together is like antibiotics. If I've had to take antibiotics. If it's pain medication, I come home and take OTCs. I do not take pain pills. Yeah, spell check is crazy. Call the doctor a quack. Oh, my. Well, I'm not putting cream cheese in mine. What I'm doing is I'm taking my mama's yum yum cake, which is her pineapple cake with coconut icing. I'm going to do the coconut cake, excuse me, the pineapple cake, but I have pina colada mix in the refrigerator. I don't have anything to mix with it, alcoholic right now, but I've got the mix in the refrigerator. I thought, well, why not use that as a cream base and mix it with a little bit of milk and pour it over the cake, punch hole, take a fork and punch holes through my cake and pour that milk all that mix and milk all over it and let it set and soak in. And then take my coconut that I've got and mix it with some whipped topping and put on top of that. And then I can take cherries. I can either take the frozen cherries that I have and half them, or I can take the maraschino cherries and put them on the cake and have a pina colada cake. Oh, he's talking about the bagels. Yeah, cream cheese on bagels, yes. We normally do that, but we're very low on cream cheese, I think.
She does. I normally eat them plain.
Yeah. I like toasted bagels with cream cheese. The cake sounds super good to you. I hope it's going to be good. I really do. Okay. Again, we have Christmas trivia tonight. And let me get over here. And y'all, I have so many different screens to choose from. Do that. And we're going to get started on our trivia. Okay, this one I'm going to show you the picture first to see if y'all know what it is. I bought cream cheese a few days, but I forgot the bagels. Okay, that's the picture. Now this is the clue or the question. What is this food item that was listed in 'Twas the Night Before Christmas that comes from the verse and visions of this danced in their heads?
I know the answer, but that looks like something I've seen out in cow pasture when the neighbor had cows.
Oh my.
Especially in wintertime.
Christy says sugar plums. Avid, hello and welcome in. He says sugar plums. Melinda said sugar plums. Nala, hello, welcome in. Sugar plums. Linda says sugar plums. Josie says hi, Avid. Everybody's saying Avid hi. Nala hi. I found out something I did not know. Yes, the answer is sugar plums. These are, and I double checked, made sure it is sugar plums. Josie said sugar plums, yes. Sugar plums are not made of plums. They are made of chopped fruits and other goodies, fruits and nuts, and formed into a round ball and rolled in crystallized sugar. And I thought that was really neat because I had always envisioned them being sugared plums. Learned something new on that. So, like I said before, you never know what you're going to learn. At least I don't. Take that one down.
And it said dates is the main thing of them.
Yeah, chopped dates, and it's a lot of the crystallized fruits, the cherries, the dates, and there was like three others listed. And then there were said they chop the nuts and they mix it all together and form a ball out of it. Like I said, roll it in the crystallized sugar, and they call them sugar plums. I have no idea why. Okay, the question for number two, question number two is, what are these tasty treats? And now I will go and pull up the picture for you. What are these tasty treats? That's prunes, David. Plums never affected my mama that way, but prunes, man, they got her every time.
One of Baby's favorite things.
Yep. Chocolate baby, just hungry for chocolate. Okay, Nyla said sugar cookies. Christy said sugar cookies. Linda said sugar cookie cutout. Melinda says ice sugar cookies. But what? Look at the theme and tell me what theme these cookies are. So, what kind of cookies are they? Now, they are sugar cookies, but there's a whole theme. When you look at these cookies, there's something you see. What is it? Those are yummy. Linda said for Santa Claus. Christmas cookies. That's where I was going. Yes, these are Christmas cookies. And I'm guessing they're sugar cookies. I don't really know on that. I just know that I went with Christmas cookies. But yeah, I say they are Christmas cookies. Okay, take that one down. It's taking me a minute, y'all. I've got to get myself together here. They did, Linda. I thought that was a nice picture of them. It was one of the better of the Christmas cookies I saw. So I watch people decorate them cookies with that royal icing all the time, and I'm like, no. I've used royal icing when I was a lot younger. The only thing I can find that royal icing that I can do anything with is on a gingerbread house. Vicky's got a sneezer by him over there. She's got your hat, Vicky.
She's done, but she gotta go.
I know that feeling.
Mama Bear.
Hey, Mama Bear, welcome in, darling. Merry Christmas. All right, question number 3. This traditional Christmas dessert is often not a favorite with those who receive them. And I'm going to say, what is it? Make sure I hit the right button here. Here we go. I keep hitting all sorts of stuff. Here we go. Let you look at that. Oh, that's the wrong one. Y'all, I got my numbers mixed up. Hold on.
Chris Betts, I'm glad I looked at your comment twice. First glance, I thought you wrote something else. What?
Yeah. That's the picture for it. And Christy said fruitcake. Nyla said fruitcake. Melinda said fruitcake. Mama Bear says, hi, Linda. And yeah, as a kid, I would not eat fruitcake. I will now, though. Mama Bear said fruitcake. Abby said fruitcake. And yes, it is fruitcake. Somehow or another, I got my numbers mixed up. My numbers mixed up on the pictures. That's okay.
That's one I might actually eat all the fruits on top.
Yeah. Now, when it comes to fruitcakes, I like those little fruitcake logs you buy at the Dollar General store. I mean, I actually like those. Since my brother liked them, I always got one for him. Yeah, my mama loved fruitcake. If you want to give her, she was the easiest person to buy for. You want to give my mama something for Christmas, give her fruitcake or give her the big long peppermint sticks, you know, big long ones, yay, big around. Yeah, Melinda, that's what a lot of people tell me. They make great door stops. Okay, so we know that number 3 was Christmas fruitcake. Number 4, this can be considered a decoration or a sweet treat. What is it? There, now we got that one ready to go. Can be considered a decoration or a sweet treat. Yeah, Piggy likes the soft peppermint sticks. Yeah.
I like soft peppermint.
Yeah. Chris says candy cane. Linda says candy cane. Melinda says candy cane. Jethro says candy cane. Abby says candy canes. Vacuum sealed fruit cake and projecting next year. Hey, that's what you got to do sometimes. Josie says candy cane. And yes, we all know these are candy canes. Okay, take that one down. Now let's go on here and see what I got to get rid of here. That one. And that one. Okay. Joy Stewart, hello, welcome in, my darling. Merry Christmas to you and Mr. Scott. And the kids, and the grandpups. Yeah, a friend of ours before she passed away, she would make a fruit cake that everybody loved. It was an apple fruit cake. Troy Sutton, welcome in.
Hello, Troy.
Go down, finish reading.
So little birdie told me you need to do something about looking after yourself, and you ain't been doing it. You finally gonna reach out and maybe try to do something about it finally.
Yeah, it's Ricola time. Oh man, I saw Miss Joy. The picture she shared, her minimalistic Christmas this year. Small Christmas tree and little lights. I like that. That's nice. Okay. We are on to what number are we on? We are on number 5, y'all. And y'all, tonight we got 21 questions. So I kind of went a little extra. And then gave us a few more things to discuss. And like I said, this is Christmas trivia. It does not have to deal with just food. It's all about Christmas, okay? Okay, this can be fresh cut, living, or artificial. Usually decorated with lights, tinsel, and ornaments. It's going to be, what is it? So let me pull the picture up. So what is it?
It's a snowman.
Troy said, Piggy's right. Small Christmas trees are the best. Well, that's what we have. Ours on top of the refrigerator where it stays year round. Christy says Christmas tree. Nyla says Christmas tree.
It's a snowman.
Yeah, do that. Bobby, welcome in. Petty Jean River.
There you go.
Linda said it's a pretty Christmas tree.
Piggy on sugar. You're wishful thinking there, Abbott.
Okay. And I've got Christmas tree from It Jump. Jethro. No, thank you, Miss Linda. No, 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 no snow. That's a 4-letter word, ugly 4-letter word at that. Merry Christmas, Bobby. And everybody's right. We all know that's a Christmas tree. Oh, me.
Oh, that's a 12-letter, 2-part word.
Okay. Piggy done blown my mind.
Yeah, man.
Oh. Oh. Then it's a Christmas tree made out of candy. Okay. It's like I can see it being a snowman in the 60s and 70s. They were all pretty white. Yep. All right. Got that one done. Number 6. Rumored to be able to fly and pull a sleigh on Christmas Eve. What is it?
Well,
Miss
big sis, any comes, you can have all of it you want. You can have ours if we have any plan to come this way.
We'll just let it be sent that way because I've been seeing where they said that Tennessee, Arkansas, parts of Texas, and Oklahoma are all going to be getting it. So y'all can have it. I don't want it.
I'm saying.
Miss Christie says reindeer. Nyla said reindeer. Miss Linda said reindeer. Jethro says reindeer. Abbott said caribou. There is such thing as a caribou, but there are such things as reindeer too.
I think whoever come up with that might have been on a little bit of acid.
What, reindeer?
Flying reindeer.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's why I said it was a rumor. So they were rumored to fly. Okay. And it is reindeer. That is a reindeer. Nope, that's not Rudolph. It ain't got no red nose. Hey, as long as it stays north of us, I'm fine. Chrissy said her dog has gas. I feel for you.
Charlie used to get gas.
Yep. Josie.
Lord have mercy.
It was a reindeer. Okay. Take that down.
Yeah, I think whoever come up with that rumor might have been on a little masculine.
That was it. Looked like dinner.
Doing a few shrooms.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, check that out.
Santa's helpers. What are they?
Gremlins. They got the long ears for it.
Those that did have rain all week. I don't mind the rain so much. I just don't want that. None of that other 4-letter word starts with S. Ooh.
I don't want that 3-letter word starts with an I either.
No. Okay, so Christy said elves. Nala said elves. Female reindeer are the ones pulling it. That's it. Mama Linda's got that one right. Jethro said elves. Linda said elf. Joyce said elves. Josie said aliens.
I was going to do that a while ago, Josie, but Now I'll do something else.
Linda said elves are technically little people. Yes. But y'all, I don't know if y'all know or not, but Mama Linda gave you some true information right there. Technically, if a reindeer in the wintertime that has antlers is pulling a sleigh or pulling anything, but if a reindeer has antlers in the wintertime, it is a female reindeer. Male reindeer shed their antlers in the wintertime. So they've been lying to you all these years. Rudolph was not a male. Couldn't have been if he had antlers.
I was going to say something to that, but I'm going to leave that alone.
And these are elves. And the middle one actually kind of looks like Hermie, but almost like Hermie, but not fully. All right, take that one down.
I mean, there has been things tending to be other things for as long as be remembered.
Yeah. I think I've seen you wear that before, Miss Joy. Her
I think I remember that.
Yeah, her sweatshirt says "World's Tallest Elf." Did you get that for Christmas one year from one of the boys? Because I remember you wearing that. Okay. Question number 8. Here.
And if you make her mad, she'll show you the definition of what a bad elf is.
She said, "Yes, ma'am." I knew I remembered that. My memory might be shot on a lot of things, but some things I can remember, and I remember that sweatshirt you were talking about. Christy, there's a difference in the deer here in the United States and reindeer. A reindeer is closer to a caribou.
That's why I haven't said caribou.
Yeah. And most reindeer are actually, I'm not saying all, I'm saying most reindeer are in like the Mongolian area because they raise the reindeer and caribou. And I think you can also find them in some parts of Alaska. And I know you can find them in Russia and places like that. But yeah, reindeer and the deer we have here are two totally different species.
Mongols have bucks for losing their antlers after breeding.
Yeah.
You know.
But the does here.
Breeding takes a lot out of them, don't you know?
Yeah. Yeah. But here, unless it's an abnormality with the female deer here do not have antlers. Now, there are some. That's why I said unless there is an abnormality. But the majority of female deer here in the United States do not have antlers. But reindeer, both male and female, have antlers. Okay. Number 8. Put this picture up, and I'm sure y'all will know what it is. Oh, man. Brought out on Christmas Eve, filled with toys, and pulled by reindeer. What is it?
It's a Harley.
The books are losing their reading. Had a buck stomp at me. Oh, bucks can be mean. Deer balls are cheap. They're under a buck. Yeah, they're under a buck, all right.
It's a stagecoach without any wheels.
Nala said Santa's sleigh. Christy said sleigh. Josie said sleigh. Jetro says sleigh. Miss Joyce says sleigh. Linda said Santa's sleigh. Yeah, Bigfoot got mean with that one, didn't he? Avid. Melinda said Santa's sleigh. And everyone is correct. It is a sleigh. Santa's sleigh, but it is a sleigh. So we'll take that. And I apologize now if I'm hard to understand. Like I said, with all this stuff that's going on, I do good to be able to talk. I can't even hardly understand myself. Yeah, we like them thumbs up. We thank y'all when y'all do. She's determined to be able to buy you, Piggy. Oh, I saw a picture on my chair, but it looks like my chair's full over there. Got the fat boy over there with the heater.
Oh, lounged out.
Yeah, on throw and with the heater blowing over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only got one cat out right now. That's Gray. He wanted out and he took off running. So I don't know where he went.
He might want back in by now.
Yeah, but Tank went out earlier. He wanted out. So I let him out. The other stood back. I guess Tank's wanting out right now because he went to the door. But then Swinger wanted out, so I opened the door to let her out, and Tank run in.
No.
Cold. It is an icy cold.
Yeah, well, there's an icy cold stinky skunk out there too.
Uh-oh.
It was strong.
Josie said, I was so happy when I remembered it was game night tonight. Well, I'm glad y'all are happy about that. Yes. Oh, man. Josie, more power to you. You can keep the cold. You can keep the snow. No. Well, Mama Linda's always rigged. Okay. Let's see where we're at. Okay. This is a good one. Often left out for Santa on Christmas Eve, sometimes the carrot is also left for the reindeer. What is it? Let's get the
It seems a
picture
little bit nuts anyway. Now I know he is a nut.
up.
He likes it that cold with snow.
I can't handle the cold. Read this again. Okay. Nala says cookies and milk. This is cookies and milk. Cookies and milk. No, ma'am, you got to find that chair.
She's at the corner.
Wow. Get up in that chair if you wanted something. Okay, I got cookies and milk from Jethro, Linda, Melinda, Christy, Nyla. Abby says, Piggy, did you say you wanted? No, 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 he did not. No. Bobby said it was on its way to low 20s there.
Yeah, have it all of it up there where you're at.
That's it. I don't want none of it. But everybody is correct. It is cookies and milk or milk and cookies, however you want to say it. Gets left out for. I must be smelling that skunk now.
Right distance, I had the door open a bit.
It just now I got its way over here to me and I'm about to gag.
Not surprised.
Whew, that's nasty. Okay, take that one off. So it was milk and cookies again, cookies and milk. Yep, it was a pretty tree behind it. Okay, on to number 10. Y'all, we're flying right through these, aren't we? Avid, believe me. Ugh. I y'all would laugh y'all butts off if y'all could see some of the responses I put up to some I made to some things.
Some things.
Different smells and uh, we get in the car in the mornings to take his aunt to daycare, and
Oh, Lord have mercy.
me and Piggy both gagging. That's some bad stuff right there. Yep, Miss Linda. My eyeballs burn and hurt and itch right now. Okay. Do this. Get these going again. Make sure I got the right one. Yes.
Yeah, they smells that come out of that garage up there gives proof that somebody up there is an itch with a W.
Oh my God, y'all. We went up there and I had told Piggy one day this past week, I said, there's a stench coming from your mama's garage. I said, it stinks. And then he asked me what it smelled like. I told him, I said, it smells like rotten soil, just pure rot. I mean, it stunk. Well, next day or the day after that, or something like that, it was real close within that. We were up there, and Piggy smelled it. And I told him, I said, before I had to get like right almost in the doorway to smell it, but I was standing at my doorway on the car. And there's my doorway, the back door, and then the trunk area. And I could smell it all out in the yard that day.
I smelled it as soon as she opened her door up that day.
Yeah. And it was
bad. It's let's just say there's some witchy stuff going on up there.
Yeah.
Has to be.
It was nasty.
It was.
Oh, the response to your statement, Evan? Okay.
Which statement?
I'm thinking it was one about the deer.
Melinda, when we get done with those morning runs, when it's like that, I will Febreze the car.
Yeah.
But I will also have to ride about the first mile with all the windows down.
Yeah, the Febreze is in the pocket next to Piggy's seat. In his door next to his, it's in that pocket in his door. And I get her out and take her into the daycare, and Piggy is spraying down the car and rolling down the windows.
So we'll ride about the first mile.
Oh, the 4 inches of snow. Girlfriend? Really? You need to find somewhere to lay down.
He said, yeah, really.
Yeah, you can keep that 4 inches of, like I said, that's nasty stuff. We don't want none of that stuff. Well, hello. Really? Sorry about that, y'all. She just,
My mama Linda says she got her sneezer.
Yeah. Yeah. She wears this god awful cheap perfume, for one. And Piggy and I both are pretty much allergic to it. It keeps my sinuses flared up and keeps his messed up. And it's not that she just has one bottle of one kind. She has like 15, 20 different bottles of 15 to 20 different scents. And they're to cover the body odor. And
cover that bone.
I'm just going to tell you right now, I think she sprays 3 or 4 of them on her. She'll spray one, and then she'll be told to go. Don't forget you spray now. She'll go in and she'll grab a different one and spray it. And then before she walks out the door, she'll go in there and she'll spray another one. And then she tries to spray it in the car. So yeah, perfume has bothered me for years. My mom had a real bad sensitivity to it, so I don't use it. I'll use deodorant, but I don't use a lot of perfumes. And that stuff hurts. And when you got that much going on, and that could be part of what's going on here with me. Excuse me. Because back in June,
you know, when it's so strong, it smells like she got dipped in a vat of it.
Yeah.
I could get in the car and it's like a big old cloud just moved in.
Yeah. Mama Bear says she's back. All right, Mama Bear. But yeah, I mean, it's bad when it's really that cheap, stinky stuff. And I don't like the expensive stuff. We'd be walking through a store and you have a guy, a woman, or a man, it don't matter, walk by, you smell like they bathed in either a vat of Ginate or Axe or whatever. You want to ask them, could you not get clean otherwise? Yeah.
Well, the thing too is, she knows, not my aunt, she knows that we're allergic to those cheap perfumes.
Yeah.
It's one year for Christmas or birthdays or something.
It was Christmas.
She had given us some cheap perfume and cologne. Well, we brought it in. We got to where we was choking up. I couldn't. What in the world was going on?
Now, taking count, we hadn't even looked in the bag at that time to see what was in there.
Much less open them.
Much less opened it.
I got to thinking. I pulled them out and I opened the cap on them. I thought, oh, God, that's it right there.
Yeah.
That's what's causing it. We took it out in the trash can and threw it away.
Yeah.
Outside.
Got
Opened
it.
the doors up a bit and we started clearing back up.
Yeah.
She knows that we're bad allergic to that stuff. That's one of the reasons why she dips her in a vat of that stuff when she sends her out every morning. She knows she's causing us problems.
Yeah. But to get away from all that, let's see, Miss Joyce says, when you have body odor, you do. Yeah, you do.
Well, Miss Joy, the body odor is the result of she don't give her a bath but once a week.
Yeah.
And she does have to wear something like the pants. And, you know, at least that is a little bit cleaner than what it used to be when she was with my uncle because, you know, she would wet comb her hair with toilet water.
Yeah.
You know.
But she's a lot better than she was, but that.
So she's a lot better in that sense. But the witch up there knows we're bad allergic to cheap perfumes. Those cheap perfumes are known to be bad for people with allergies.
The nursing homes around here, they actually do it 3 times a week, Miss Linda. I think it's Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. They get showers or baths here.
Joe, it ain't a health care worker failing again here.
Yeah.
Shorty McGee. Oh, dang. Well, hello, Shorty McGee. Don't know you, but we'll get to know you.
Hey, Shorty, welcome in.
If you stick around in time.
Let's say Aldine or Aiden?
Might be Aiden.
Yeah. Grey Wolf, welcome in.
Grey Wolf.
How you doing, Skip? For everybody that's just coming in, we are doing Christmas trivia tonight. So Merry Christmas, everybody. And Yeah, that's what, if I use
Okay.
anything.
Did not know that.
Okay, cool. Well,
So,
now that I know.
so is it shorty or shouty?
Well, I hope you enjoy yourself in here, Shorty. We're on question number 10. Let's get away from the perfume thing. Woo!
I'm saying,
Often opened on Christmas morning. Some families actually open them on Christmas Eve. What is it?
and I can understand that, Miss Joy. I mean, nothing against that, but uh,
Miss
yeah,
Jo-
I think a lot of it is due to the fact that it's known that cheap perfumes
Yeah.
uh, aggravate our being able to breathe.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about coming from the same woman who offered me a chocolate ice cream, even knowing that I was allergic to chocolate.
Yeah.
Killed me.
And Miss Joy, too, there is there's a difference in circumstances.
Yeah.
The circumstances Mr. Scott is in is you do what you have to do to take care of him the best you can take care of him. And hey, we understand that. The thing about his aunt is that his aunt is ambulatory. She goes out in the public 5 days a week. And she's relegated.
I'll put it this way, Miss Joy.
Yeah.
If Scott got to stinking and you thought he was stinking, you'd do something about it, not just cover it up.
Right. There's a difference.
There is a difference.
You love him enough to make sure he's taken care of to the best of your ability.
Properly.
See, Mama Linda said presents. Christy said presents. Mama Bear said gifts. Josie said presents. Bobby said gift. Melinda said presents. Nyla says Christmas presents. Jethro said Christmas presents. Joy said yes, sir. See, that's the difference, Miss Joy. We know you. We know how much you love Mr. Scott.
The one taking care of my Aunt Debbie isn't doing it out of love so much as she's doing it out of control.
Yeah. Miss Joy said presents. One Ranch 307.
Almond, pistachio, cashew, flour, dusted old chicken quarters, only duck, egg yolk. Dredge again and refloured with semi-crushed cashew, a flour crust, side of green bean, and WHT truffle mash. No idea what you're talking about.
I'm not sure what it is. Sounds like some kind of candy. Sponge baths in between don't hurt. Plus cheap cooking. Yeah, that's right, Melinda. And everybody that said presents and or Christmas gifts or gifts, y'all got that right. That is what this is. It is Christmas gifts.
Okay. At Turning Guns. One Ranch 307 is at Turning Guns.
Okay.
Did not recognize the name there, Dave.
Turning Guns keep changing his name on me.
I'm saying.
All right. We are on to number 11. I think. Yeah, we're on number 11. Oh, this
That's
is
right, Melinda. Ready fried chicken with mash.
Oh, okay. Is that what you're fixing? Because if it is, where's our plates?
Right.
Okay. Number 11. A favorite holiday drink by some. Those who like it, love it. Those who don't, hate it. What is it?
I don't see a picture. I don't know.
It's coming up. There it
There
is.
it is. Oh, yeah, that could be good.
Nut flour. Nala C says eggnog. Christy says eggnog.
Best I've had is what Elena's made.
One rant said eggnog. Linda said eggnog. Miss Joyce says eggnog. Melinda says eggnog. Shorty says eggnog. And Josie says eggnog. And yeah, unfortunately, I can't drink eggnog no more. I bought two different half a gallons of eggnog, 2 different types. And it made me sick. Miss Joy, I knew. I was thinking of you when I was writing that. Those who like it, love it. Those who don't, hate it. And it is eggnog. Oh, but I can't drink it anymore. It made me, last couple times I've drank it, it's made me sick. And I mean, sour belching, sick to my stomach. So I guess if I drink anymore, I'll have to make my own.
And you might not be able to drink
and
that.
I might not be able to drink it then. Yeah, I know, but I remember Miss Joy telling me years ago she hated that stuff. But it's got to the point that what they put out to sell in the stores is nasty anyway.
Yeah.
I've had my eggnog, I guess, until I turn 80. I won't have no more for a long time. All right. What is this Christmas character called?
A character.
Well, I make my own in the summertime. Also, yeah, I mean, it can be made year round.
Something that could put men in fear.
And the thing about these is most traditional ones look like this, but they have them out now. They look like everything. I actually bought one about 5 or 6 years ago for Piggy's stepdad that looked like a fisherman.
Yeah.
Christy says nutcracker. Jetro says nutcracker. Nala says nutcracker. Melinda says nutcracker. Bobby says nutcracker. Linda says nutcracker. I got one from my son when he was 4 years old. Oh, man. Yeah, the year I gave Piggy's stepdad the nutcracker we bought him, it was the fisherman holding a fishing pole. We had a family get together. Take that down. And his aunts and uncles were there, and a few of his cousins, I guess. I don't know. It's his brother.
The hippie.
Yeah, the hippie uncle is the one I'm going at. And I was taking pictures with my camera that I had at the time. And I was trying to zoom in on the stepdad opening his gift because he had taken it off into the kitchen area and he was opening it up. I wanted to see his reaction. His uncle stood up and I said, "You broke my camera." He sat down, looked at, and I pulled it back up and I was taking a picture of his stepdad. I said, "If I had wanted a picture of you, I would have gotten a picture of you. I wanted a picture of him." His uncle just looked at me wide-eyed. Because nobody else in the family will say anything to it. I didn't hesitate. And then right before that had happened, Piggy had gone outside to get something. Back when he was smoking, so he might have went outside to smoke a cigar, I don't know. But he was coming in the back door. And somebody said his name. And I looked at him and I said, "No." I said, "I think it's the hippie." But Piggy was the one that walked in. And people looked at me. And about 5 minutes after Piggy walked in, his uncle walked in. I said, "Nope, that's the hippie right there." Got another look from everybody. I didn't
Somebody
hesitate.
said they thought it was David.
I said it wasn't. I said, "That's not the hippie. That's..." Yeah, I told him. I said it wasn't the hippie. When Piggy walked in the door, I said, "That's not the pig, not the hippie. That's." And I gave Piggy's name, and everybody looked at me kind of funny. Then when his uncle walked in, I said, "That's the hippie."
Yeah.
So she said, "He's got a nutcracker." I don't own one. The only nutcrackers I ever owned. Remember those little things that look like slices of trees that had them little picks and the metal crackers in them that you put your nuts in the little bowl, put part of it. That's the only kind I've ever had on nutcrackers. And them things that break a finger as quick as they would anything else.
Yep.
Okay. Gotta take that one off there. Question number 13. Who is this reindeer?
The abominable snowman.
Oh, my. You know, I'm kind of looking forward to Christmas dinner this year. I'm looking forward to my ham.
Yeah, we searched for it hard and long enough.
Chrissy says she used to have a bunch of nutcrackers. Yeah, 5 grocery stores. Finally found one. Linda says Rudolph. Linda says Rudolph. Nala said Rudolph.
Sad thing was, one of the grocery stores stopped at the butcher there didn't know what she was talking about.
Yeah, Jetro says Rudolph. That last one at Publix, I told that young man what I was looking for. He says, right here. I mean, I was almost parked right in front of it with my buggy.
She didn't get the full explanation of what she wanted out. Oh yeah, it's right up here. Let me show you.
And he showed me. He said, "We've got the picnic hams and we've got the pork, the shoulder roast." They had both. I'm like, okay, cool. I said, I want the picnic ham.
And I said, finally, somebody knows what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And then we had explained to them that one of the stores we stopped at, the butcher there didn't know what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Which elicited kind of a strange look on that boy's face.
Josie says, Rudolph. Yeah. And y'all are all correct. We know that is Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. Because
Question is, why was it so shiny? I'm gonna cut that off. I'm being really mean.
Christy says, I think my internet was lagging because I saw answers before questions. But yeah, that young boy, the look on his face was like, I told him that one butcher told me all he had was pork shoulder and they were sliced over in the cabinet. But I asked him about picnic hams. Like, and this boy was what, maybe
more than half that man's age.
Yeah, that man, less than half that man's age, actually, because the man was more than half that boy's age.
That's what I'm saying, more than half that man's age.
Okay, my mind wasn't computing. I'm sorry, y'all. Too much eggnog makes Rudolph's nose red. Yes, especially that spiked eggnog.
Yeah, question is, what's it spiked with?
Don't know. Okay. Now, y'all, this question actually comes from Piggy, because he is the one that recommended this one. Who is this character from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
But according to Yukon Jack, they bounce.
Oh, man. Since we got one store here in town for 250,000 that has the hams on. Yeah. I was shocked. Christy says, abominable snowman. So she says, Bigfoot in BC. Avid, were you in that movie?
Avid, there's your northern cousin.
Abominable snowman. Christy, Christy said her ex. Oh, Lordy, that one got me. Piggy, I wonder if he's the sister to your ex, or the brother to your ex. I mean, your ex is the sister to him. Whatever.
I'm going to pretend to ignore that.
Josie said, hey, I gave you my honest answer, laugh out loud. Oh, man. That's funny. That is Avid when he has white hair. Okay.
Christy, the difference is, at least this one turned out to be good in the end.
Yeah. Oh, man. And it is the abominable snowman, Yeti. I mean, that was the names they gave for it. So, but yeah, that's what it is. I actually had to get Piggy's help with several different ideas tonight. And 1, 2. And probably the next 2 were from Piggy as well. Okay, I'm going to read the question before I put the picture up, okay? What famous movie is this image from? And it is a classic. Oh, what I'm doing there. Keep hitting that little button. There's the picture. Christy said that might be her if she didn't get heat. The abominable snowman, yeah. Josie, A Christmas Story.
No.
No, not a Christmas story. Not a Christmas story.
Christy Betts, now see, say It's a Wonderful Life.
Yep. Okay.
So says It's a Wonderful Life.
I know the name of the guy is Jimmy Stewart playing George Bailey. If that helps anybody.
Troy said It's a Wonderful Life. Glenda says It's a Wonderful Life. Jimmy Stewart there. Melinda says It's a Wonderful Life.
I looked for a picture of George and Clarence together, but I didn't see one, so I took this one. And everybody that's saying It's a Wonderful Life, y'all are correct. It is A Wonderful Life. Probably one of the all-time best Christmas movies. I mean, there's a lot of others out there.
As far as I'm concerned, it is the all-time best.
Yep, Susie is in his arms. I don't know the little girl that played her, but I know that was her name is Susie.
She's probably far older than the both of us.
Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah, that one taken down and removed from my list so I don't pull it back up. Y'all, excuse me. I tried to take it off my list, and I told you it did that to me. It popped it right back up there. Okay.
The bell just rang. Yeah.
Again.
Got his way.
Yep. Again, question before picture. Who is this famous hat-wearing character who greets the children and shouts, "Happy birthday"? That's how he greeted the kids. Happy birthday.
Rudolph.
Reese says, Frosty. Melinda says, Frosty. And Alice says, Frosty the Snowman.
Either that or the ghost of Curly off the Three Stooges.
Jeff Jones says, Frosty the Snowman. Frosty the Snowman was a very tiny soul. What was it? With corncob pipe, button nose, and 2 eyes made of coal. Josie said, Frosty. And y'all, I can't sing. But I happen to like that little song. And I saw trivia questions. This guy was asking people. He was out on the road, on the streets, talking to people on sidewalks. And he asked him, he said, what was Frosty's nose made out of? And everybody's going, carrot. 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 No, it wasn't carrot. I knew it wasn't carrot. And I'm sitting here thinking, it wasn't carrot. What was it? I had to sing the little song to myself. Knew what it was. And finally, he told me, a button nose. That's right. And he asked him if they knew the song. And finally, they sang a little song like, oh, duh. It's right there in the song. But that is Frosty the Snowman. And we likes Frosty. I used to love those cartoons as kids.
I like to have Frosty, but they cost too much.
They does. We went to get us a hamburger last night. Last night we went and got us about to eat.
$5. Yeah.
Yeah, hamburger and chicken sandwich and fries. And we both were going to get a milkshake to go with that. Got to check our milkshake machine's down. Been 2 weeks now, it's still down.
So they become like McDonald's.
Linda said, what did Frosty say? Stop. Frosty said, happy birthday. No, they ain't $1 anymore. But, yeah, we went to Checkers, going to get that, and didn't have the milkshakes. And on the way home, I told Piggy, I said, I said, we could, if they weren't so expensive, we could stop at Dairy Queen up here and get us a milkshake, but I don't feel like paying those $6 or $7 for a milkshake. He said, well, I was thinking about that, and he got thinking about, being expensive too. I said, yeah. He said, I didn't realize they were that expensive. I said, yep. I said, a small is like $4 or $5. A medium is about $7, and a large is like close to $10.
We want one bad enough. We'll just go get the stuff. We'll have several of them.
Yeah. And he got
and
to talking
still
about,
come out cheap.
And he got to talking about Frosty's and how much, not Frosty, but his Blizzard, how much his Blizzard cost. And I told him, yeah, I said, that Blizzard we got the other day was like $7 and something for you. I said, yeah, it was a medium. And we got talking about the cost of the milkshakes versus Blizzards. And I said, well, think about this, Piggy. I said, a small milkshake is the size of a medium a Blizzard. I said, a medium milkshake is about twice the size of that. So that accounted for the difference in the pricing. And we don't go to Wendy's, because last time we went to Wendy's, I ordered about $17 worth of food, wound up spending $32. I said, nope, never again.
Well, it wasn't even really $17 worth of food. It's about $12 to $15 worth of food.
Yeah.
It cost us $32, and I'm like,
yeah,
that ain't gonna happen again.
Yeah.
We go to a sit-down restaurant and have us a nice meal for that.
Yeah. We get enough food for 3 days at a sit-down restaurant. Yeah, those things, all this stuff is expensive now. I don't go there no more. That's because they tried to pay them $15 to $22 an hour. But hey, more power to them. Okay, this next one. These are the name of a famous song. What are they? Melinda, I'm to the point now I wouldn't trust nothing falling out of the sky. Mm-mm. Especially after those drones that's been flying over, of course, been spraying stuff. I don't know what they're spraying. See, Josie said jingle bells. Chrissy said jingle bell or sleigh. Chrissy said sleigh bells. Linda said jingle bells. Jethro says jingle bells. Nala says jingle bells. Then Chrissy said jingle bells. Okay. Oh, man. And they are jingle bells. Linda says jingle bells. Yep, they are jingle bells. That is what a jingle bell looks like. And they are akin to sleigh bells. Sleigh bells are attached to leather straps that go attached to the harness of a horse or whatever that is pulling a sleigh. Whatever you harness that to your sleigh, whether it be horse, donkey, mule, cow, whatever. The sleigh bells are attached to the leather harness of that. And jingle bells are on a rope or threaded together of some kind, some way. That is the difference. Okay, take this one down. Really? Wow. Did not realize we were already that far up on the list. We're on number 18. What classic Christmas movie is this a scene from? Yeah, Melinda, wherever they're seeing these car-sized drones, I mean, there was one spotted, that they had one spotted somewhere in Texas. I think it was the Houston area. They're spotted all up and down the eastern seaboard, mostly New York, New Jersey. There's been one spotted over Atlanta. There's been some spotted in South Carolina, North Carolina. But yeah, they see them spraying. I don't know. They don't nobody who know what they're spraying, but they're spraying some kind of liquid.
Might be why everybody's experiencing the symptoms you talked about.
Could be. Miss Linda said, I'm sitting here nodding my head up and down. Yuppers. Josie says, a Christmas story. Now it's a Christmas story. He says, okay. Jethro says, a Christmas story. Melinda says, a Christmas story. Linda says, Christmas story. A Christmas story. Not my favorite. I'm not fond of it either, but it's a classic.
Ain't fond of it. It's not a classic.
Linda said, go put the present on. Yep. He wanted a Red Ryder BB gun. You don't need a BB gun. You'll shoot you out. Josie, I hate to say it. I mean, I'm not going to say anything that's not true. I've been seeing it on too many different social media outlets. They actually have videos showing it, and nobody knows what it is. They're over subdivisions up in New Jersey, and these things are spraying this stuff.
Yeah, that's probably where all this comes from.
Yeah. But yes, this is a Christmas story. Oh, man. And we will be on number 19. And again, there's a total of 21 this time. And for some reason, that did not load the 21st one. So I'm going to be doing something really quick. Chemtrails. Not all the chemtrails come from the planes. This is an actual drone. It is a car-sized drone. There are hundreds of them, if not thousands, up and down the eastern seaboard. They do not know who they belong to, so the government says.
So
I think the government knows.
Trump knows.
Yeah. But anyway, there is an actual chemical coming out of these drones that is spraying. It looks like a crop duster spraying a chemical, but it's a drone. So, yeah, it's not a good thing. Okay. Now, I know I had 20. I did. Okay. Okay, this one I'll put up. I don't know, Josie. I don't know. All right, this is question number 19. What movie is this picture from? And this is one of Piggy's all-time favorite animated movies.
Yeah.
They might have had them in 2018, but this is the first time they've been in mass, and this has been within the past 2 to 3 weeks.
Personally, I think they're from the U.S. military.
Mm-hmm.
They just ain't telling.
Nala said, the little drummer boy. Jethro says, the little drummer boy.
See, that deep state stuff is run by China.
Melinda says, little drummer boy. Melinda says, little drummer boy.
That's what we've been fighting all this time.
Yeah.
It's China. They just ain't wanting nobody to know. That's why I call all of them that are deep state traitors to the U.S. because they're owned by China. That's what the Democrat Party is. It's the Communist Party. In the late 50s, the Communist Party in America disappeared. And they came out as the Democrat Party in the 60s, having took over the Democrat Party.
Okay. Well, let's get back to this and alpha politics, because
I'm just putting out my thought on that.
And you're right on it. I believe you on that one. But everybody that says little drummer boy is correct. And I love that song. And y'all may be seeing me post this one here soon. All right, Nala, have a good evening, hon. Again, little drummer boy. Love that song. Yep, Josie, little drummer boy. I love the little drummer boy. My all-time favorite, I think, is Snoopy and Red Baron for Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably my all-time favorite. I post it usually every Christmas Eve.
Every Christmas, I got to hear that one song.
Yeah.
At least once.
Yeah. I usually, every Christmas Eve or Christmas, I usually post the little drummer boy and Snoopy and Red Baron. And before I started my channel, I would post it to my Facebook page. All right, we got 2 more left. And before I show you the picture, I'm going to read this off. Known by many different names around the world, such as Sinterklaas, Christkind, Noel Baba, and Father Christmas. What do we call him? Yeah, my thing stopped going up. Don't Hey, I like Snoopy. He's pretty cool.
Snoopy's even more cool than the Fonz. Hey.
Jetro says Santa Claus, Saint Nick. Josie said Chris Kringle. What is it? Santa Claus. Nyla said Santa Claus. Excuse me. Then said I've seen all the Clauses of all the countries. They have some interesting names for him, I can tell you that. And yes, this is Santa Claus. Is it 8:31 or 8:51?
8:31.
It's 8:31. So 8:30. Okay. Okay, so that is Santa Claus. We have one more to go.
Well, one incarnation of anyway.
Yeah. Take that one off. And for the very last one, the true reason for the season. Josie said kind of looks like Scott, actually. Could have been. I just took the picture offline. I don't know who it was.
I can see that.
Mm-hmm. Linda said, Jesus. Yep, the true reason for the season. And
Yeah, that star right there dropping a science lesson for her last night
yeah,
that she weren't ready for.
let's just say, y'all, my eyes were crossing last night. Linda, and Jethro all say, Jesus.
I can't help it if there's things that I know.
And y'all are correct. It is Jesus. The birth of Jesus Christ is the true reason for the season. Oh, May. Take that down. A birthday cake or a birthday pie for Jesus. Hey, that works for me. Oh, man. Well, yeah. Thank you, Josie. I will be doing New Year's trivia next Saturday. So, got to figure out what I'm going to do with that. It will be the picture trivia like I've been doing. Y'all seem to like those. I really like them. It seems to go pretty well. And let's see. I'm pretty sure Piggy will be going live tomorrow night at 5:30 Eastern.
I reckon.
Wednesday, I didn't put out a video this Wednesday. I wasn't feeling good, and I was going to do a short, and I said, forget it. I'll catch up. This year is after the death of Jesus. Yeah, Nyla, as far as Christmas goes, we as Christians tend to see it as celebrating the birth of Christ. But technically, Christmas is a pagan holiday. That's all it is, a pagan holiday. It is based on Yule, which is a week-long celebration. And it was something that was taken over when Christianity kind of tried to drive out paganism and other religions, and they adopted all of it to get the pagans to follow them at that time.
Hello, Lori.
Hey, Lori. So, yeah, the true birth of Christ happened in spring. And if you read the Bible and read what was present at the time of Christ's birth, shepherds in the fields, where
during the wet season, which is spring.
During the wet season, the lambing season, which was spring. So, even though we celebrate Christ's birth at Christmas time, it is based off of a pagan holiday, just as Easter is technically based off of a pagan holiday for celebrating
rebirth, renewal.
Yeah, rebirth, renewal of, and it's Ishtar was the goddess that they were doing. Christ died at Passover, and Passover is not Easter, and Easter is not Passover. They're two totally different things. Christ died at Passover. He was born in the spring and he died at Passover. So what we celebrate as Christians as observing those days, but these are not the actual days they happen. So, yeah. And that's one reason why you won't see Christmas lights and decorations around my home. And that's why at Easter time, I don't celebrate Easter egg hunts, not like that. It's what it is. Just got the propane on with the other wrench.
Well,
all right.
Good news.
Maybe you'll start getting warm, Christy. Maybe you'll start getting warm, hon. But it is 8:38 our time. I'm going to cook do that video on that cake so I can get it out for Monday. Piggy's over here yawning.
Piggy's cold.
I'm sorry.
They put my fluffy shoes on, and I still ain't gotten warmed up. My sweatshirt on, I still ain't gotten warmed up. Better than I was, but
Jethro's almost at 4K watch time hours on his main channel.
oh, that's good.
That's good. That's real good. So what we're going to do is we are going to call it a night. And like I said, my Wednesday video, I know I'm going to do a Wednesday video. I'm not yet sure, but I know if y'all keep track of my community tab, post, I will be posting Christmas songs that I like on my community tab. So watch out for that. He's currently at 3.7K watch time hours.
Y'all gotta check him out. He's pretty funny. The way he talks makes him even funnier. And Lane had to explain to me it's a speech impediment. I said, really? I thought he was French. Because listening to him, it sounds like listening to a Frenchman speak.
What you said. All right, you too, Nyla. Have a blessed holiday, hon.
That makes it pretty neat.
Yeah, Jethro's a good guy. He's funny. He is. He's hilarious. He cracks me up. So, having said all this, I'm going to say we love you. Thank you for watching. Please come back and join us again next week. And everybody, if you celebrate Christmas, have a Merry Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, well, have a good meal. I hope you stay warm. There should be a lot of different people going live on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, I'm pretty sure. So if you don't have anybody to spend time with,
to go live tonight.
who?
Gillums.
Okay, the Gillum Farm will be going live at 9 o'clock, unless they're already live. I don't know. Jethro says, and Piggy cracks him up. But yeah,
I am a cracker.
There should be plenty of live streams for everybody join this week. Spend some time with everybody. Have a great week. I'm sleeping in this week. I'm going to try to get over whatever this is, if I can get over whatever this is. And she said they'll be on at 9 o'clock. Lori did. Okay. Yep. Merry Christmas to everybody out there. Have a happy and safe holiday. If you're traveling, please definitely be safe. Thank you, Christy. I hope to. And we will see y'all later. Good night, everybody.